The Kalyan Ring Road Project stands as a cornerstone of urban infrastructure development in the Mumbai Metropolitan Region, MMR, spearheaded by the Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority, MMRDA, to address the escalating traffic congestion plaguing the rapidly urbanizing suburbs of Kalyan, Dombivli, Titvala, and surrounding areas. Envisioned as a 30.3-kilometer circumferential arterial road, the project aims to encircle the core urban zones of Kalyan, diverting heavy vehicular traffic from overcrowded inner-city roads and providing seamless connectivity to major national highways and regional transport networks. Initiated in the early 2010s as part of broader efforts to enhance east-west and north-south linkages in Thane district, the Kalyan Ring Road draws inspiration from successful ring road models in cities like Delhi and Bengaluru, but it is uniquely tailored to the geographical challenges of the MMR, including its proximity to the Ulhas River, creek ecosystems, and densely populated residential industrial belts. The project's genesis can be traced back to 2007 to 2008, when preliminary feasibility studies by MMRDA identified acute mobility bottlenecks in Kalyan Taluka, where daily vehicular traffic exceeds 1.5 lakh vehicles, leading to average commute times of over 90 minutes for short distances. By 2013, environmental clearances were secured from the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, MOEFCC, incorporating stringent coastal regulation zone, CRZ, norms to protect sensitive mangrove and creek habitats along the route. The total estimated cost of 2,186 rupees crore reflects a blend of state funding, loans from financial institutions, and public-private partnerships, with phased implementation designed to minimize disruptions. As of October 2025, the project has achieved significant milestones, with over 70% completion across its 8 phases, positioning it as a vital link in Maharashtra's ambitious infrastructure roadmap, including integrations with the Mumbai-Nagpur Samruddhi Mahamarg and the upcoming Navi Mumbai International Airport. This ring road is not merely a traffic alleviation measure but a catalyst for socioeconomic transformation, fostering balanced urban growth, boosting real estate values by up to 20 to 30% in adjacent areas, and supporting the integration of rural pockets like Gavilai and Katai Naka into the metropolitan economy. Delving deeper into the route configuration, the Kalyan Ring Road forms a near-complete loop around Kalyan city, commencing at the strategically important Katai junction on the Mumbai-Nashik Highway, NH 160, and traversing clockwise through diverse terrains, urban sprawl, industrial zones, and semi-rural landscapes, before culminating near Gavilai on the Ahmednagar-Kalyan Road, NH 61. The pathway meticulously avoids plunging into the heart of Kalyan's commercial hubs like Durgati Bridge and Manjar Chowk, instead skirting them via elevated sections and flyovers to maintain flow. From Katai, the road arcs northeastward, interfacing with Shilfata Road in Phase 1, a critical bypass for vehicles heading from Thane to Dombivli without entering Kalyan's gridlock-prone core. This segment, spanning approximately 3.5 kilometers, incorporates service lanes and pedestrian underpasses to cater to local commuters reliant on the Central Railway's Kalyan-Titvala line. Progressing to Phase 2, the route veers towards Mathagaon-Manpada Road, a 4.2-kilometer stretch that hugs the Ulhas Creek's eastern bank, necessitating stilt elevations up to 8 meters to comply with CRZ2 regulations and prevent flooding during monsoons. Here, the road intersects with emerging residential enclaves, providing direct access to mid-income housing societies that have mushroomed post-2020 due to affordable land prices. Phase 3 extends another 3.8 kilometers to Durgati Bridge, crossing the Kalyan Bhiwandi Road and incorporating a minor rail overbridge, ROB, to synchronize with the Mumbai Suburban Railways operations, ensuring zero-level crossings for enhanced safety. The midway phases, 4 through 7, form the backbone of the operational corridor, covering 12 kilometers from Durgati Bridge via Gandhari Bridge, Manjar Chowk, and Titvala Junction to the SH 35-40 road intersection. These sections, now 95% complete as of mid-2025, feature 4-lane divided carriageways with concrete pavements designed for a 20-year lifespan, complete with LED lighting, CCTV surveillance, and rainwater harvesting pits aligned with Maharashtra's Jal Jeevan mission. The final Phase 8, a 6.5-kilometer spur from Titvala State Road 3080 to the Kalyan-Ahmednagar National Highway at Gavilai, includes a 650-meter elevated connector funded at 55 rupees crore, bridging rural Thane with Nashik-bound traffic and alleviating pressure on the overburdened NH 61. Visually, the route map, as disseminated by MMRDA and echoed in MP Shrikant Shinde's public communications, illustrates a dynamic loop with color-coded phases, green for completed stretches and amber for under construction, highlighting interchanges at Bhiwandi, Dombivli East, and Tidwala that promise to redistribute 40% of intracity freight movement. The phased execution strategy underscores MMRDA's pragmatic approach to managing a project of this scale amid fiscal constraints and logistical hurdles. Phase 1, from Hejatane to Shil Road, remains the most delayed, with land acquisition for 15 hectares of private plots ongoing since 2023, but accelerated interventions in early 2025, including a 210 rupees crore allocation for ancillary roads in Kalyan East, have pushed earthwork to 60% completion by October 2025. This phase's design incorporates a 2-kilometer flyover to interface with the proposed Metro Line 12, ensuring multimodal synergy. Phase 2 underwent a pivotal redesign in June 2025, shifting the alignment from densely encroached urban fringes to open creek-adjacent lands, a move championed by Kalyan MP Dr. Shrikant Shinde to circumvent protracted rehabilitation processes that had stalled progress for over 18 months. The revised blueprint, approved by MMRDA Commissioner Sanjay Mukherjee, reduces land needs by 40% and incorporates eco-friendly gabion walls for erosion control, with piling works now at 75% and expected asphalt laying by Q1 2026. Phase 3, spanning Mathagaon to Govindwadi Road, has seen vigorous earthwork and drainage installations since February 2025, with a YouTube-documented update revealing ROB construction at Bundari Chowk and excavation near Durgati Bridge, projecting full operationalization by mid-2026. Phases 4 to 7, operational since late 2024, have already demonstrated efficacy, handling 25,000 vehicles daily and reducing peak hour delays at Gandhari Bridge from 45 minutes to under 10. Phase 8's tendering process, floated in July 2025 with 32 related bids, focuses on the Govila Spurs Viaduct, integrating smart traffic management systems akin to those on the Mumbai-Pune Expressway. Overall, the timeline has been compressed from an initial 2028 target to 2026, buoyed by 578 rupees crore infusions for bridges and 85 rupees crore for the Durgati flyover, though monsoon-induced pauses in July-September 2025 tempered momentum, confining works to urban segments. The socioeconomic benefits of the Kalyan Ring Road extend far beyond mere traffic relief, positioning it as a linchpin for equitable regional development in one of MMR's most populous corridors, home to over 25 lakh residents. By slashing commute times from 60 minutes between Katai and Tidwala to a brisk 15 to 20 minutes, the road will unlock productivity, enabling workers in Dombivli's IT parks to access Kalyan's manufacturing hubs without the drudgery of signal-bound snarls, potentially adding 5 to 7% to local GDP through reduced opportunity costs. Real estate dynamics are already shifting. Property rates in Tidwala have appreciated 25% since Phase 4's opening in 2024, drawing developers like Lodha and Godrej to launch integrated townships with green certifications, blending affordable housing, under PMAY, with premium amenities. This influx is expected to generate 50,000 direct jobs in construction by 2026, alongside 1 lakh indirect roles in logistics and retail, as the Ring Road facilitates last-mile delivery for e-commerce giants like Amazon in Govili's warehousing zones. Environmentally, the project incorporates sustainable features, permeable pavements for groundwater recharge, solar-powered streetlights along 15 kilometers, and native landscaping to restore 10 hectares of degraded creek banks, aligning with Maharashtra's climate action plan and potentially cutting urban heat islands by 2 to 3 degrees Celsius in encircled areas. For commuters, safety enhancements like rumble strips, AI-based speed cameras, and emergency call boxes will lower accident rates, which currently stand at 150 annually on NH 160 segments. Furthermore, the road's synergy with public transport feeder bus routes to Kalyan Junction and proposed metro extensions will promote multimodal shifts, reducing private vehicle dependency by 15% and curbing emissions equivalent to 20,000 tons of CO2 yearly. In rural interfaces like Govila, the Phase 8 spur will bridge the urban-rural divide, channeling farm produce to Mumbai markets 40% faster, empowering 5,000 smallholders and spurring agro-processing units. As of October 2025, the Kalyan Ring Road's work update paints a picture of measured yet resolute advancement, with MMRDA reporting 75% overall progress amid a 210 rupees crore infusion for Kalyan East's complementary roads, including widening at Manjar Chowk. Phases 4 to 7 continue to perform exemplarily, with traffic volumes stabilizing at 30,000 vehicles per day and minimal maintenance issues post-monsoon assessments in September. Phase 3's earthwork, kick-started in February 2025 with JCB deployments at Kachor and Bundari Chowk, has advanced to 80%, featuring a 200-meter ROB at Tidvala that's now cable-stayed and load-tested for 40-ton capacities. The redesign of Phase 2, finalized in June 2025, has unlocked 100 rupees crore in savings by rerouting over open lands, with geotechnical surveys confirming stable creekside soils. Contractors Rethvig projects have mobilized 50 additional workers, targeting girder erection by November 2025. Phase 1's land handover, delayed until Q3 2025 due to 50 pending mutations, is now 90% resolved, enabling trial borings at Hejatane. Phase 8's tender evaluation, concluded in August, awards the Goveli Viaduct to AL&T-led consortium, with 55 rupees crore disbursed for preliminary surveys integrating FAS tag lanes. Recent ex-posts from infrastructure enthusiasts, including a September 2025 query for updates, underscore public anticipation, while MP Shinde's site visits in July have expedited utility relocations for MSEDCL power lines. MMRDA's 2024 annual report highlights BIM simulations predicting 25% faster peak hour flows upon full commissioning, with environmental audits confirming 95% compliance on mangrove preservation. However, a minor setback in late September, a 10-day halt for revised drainage designs amid erratic rains, has nudged the timeline slightly, though officials reaffirm the 2026 deadline, backed by 32 active tenders for ancillary works like signage and landscaping. Looking toward the horizon, the Kalyan Ring Road's completion will ripple through Maharashtra's transport ecosystem, interweaving with mega projects like the 20-kilometer controlled access highway whose DPR tender closed in February 2025, promising tunnels at Palagan and viaducts at Hejatane for 10,833 rupees crore, directly feeding into the ring's interchanges. This synergy will extend Kalyan's reach to Navi Mumbai Airport in under 45 minutes, catalyzing a growth corridor encompassing 27 villages in Ambernath and Kulga and Budlapur talukas, as outlined in MMRDA's proposed development plans. Future expansions could include electrification for EV charging corridors and smart city integrations via IoT sensors for real-time congestion mapping, aligning with the Smart Cities Mission's 578 rupees crore allocation for Kalyan-Dombivli. Economically, projections from 2025 studies forecast a 12% surge in intra-MMR trade, with Tidvala emerging as a logistics node linking the Samruddhi Mahamarg. Socially, inclusive designs, women-only bus bays and disability ramps will democratize access, while green buffers along 8 kilometers will enhance biodiversity, countering urban sprawl's ecological toll. In essence, the Kalyan Ring Road transcends asphalt and concrete. It embodies a vision of resilient, connected suburbia, where a 30.3-kilometer loop rewires the daily rhythms of millions, fostering prosperity from Kalyan's bustling bazaars to Goveli's verdant fields. As work intensifies toward 2026, this project reaffirms MMRDA's commitment to sustainable mobility, setting a benchmark for India's Tier 2 urban renewal.